Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Member Spotlight by Allied Muslim Chamber of Business. AMCOB is a membership-based social enterprise with a mission to create a thriving Muslim business community. It's the power of collective wisdom, continued learning, and thought leadership brought together for Muslims by Muslims. Our core belief is that business leaders thrive when they have access to a supportive community of peers who challenge and inspire each other. Today, we have with us our member, Dr. Uwais Syed. Dr. Uwais is a pharmacist, research scientist, and consultant with decades of experience in pharmaceutical research and development. As CEO and principal scientist of Syenz Laboratory, he brings deep scientific rigor and cross-disciplinary expertise to drug development, formulation, science, and quality systems. Welcome, Dr. Uwais. And we have with us Hassan Kashif as well as his Chief Investment Officer.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Ramzan Mubarak. Okay,
Hamza.
for all Muslim brothers. Okay. So, and we are here in the blizzard. So you see that I am not in a little casual mode because I have to deal with the blizzard today here in New York. Okay.
Yes.
But anyhow, it's about my personal journey. This is also the part of this stuff because as I said, Ramzan Mubarak, because this is all our Muslim people, brothers and sisters. They want to know some of the personal stuff and also the professional life where we are heading to. What's our visions are. The first thing is, as he said, Kashif, that we want to grow together as a community, investors, some scientists, consultants. So uh, that's the reason I joined the AMCOB to see where I can thrive, where we can benefit each other. Some people can benefit from me, and I can benefit for some of your skill, some of your assets, some of the things which you can bring in and let that grow. Okay.
Yes,
So,
definitely. So please share with us your journey, how you started and where you are today.
okay. So actually, but like I am almost 60 plus years old. So as my professional career was started in Karachi University as in the School of Pharmacy, which graduated. But at the same time, I was there. Was thinking, what do I be doing with the pharmacy? So I basically, after 2.5 years, I joined the School of Engineering, NED, which was the next door, and tried to combine pharmaceutical sciences and the engineering at that time to see whatever the best I can do for the industry there in Pakistan. However, after a few years of work as a plant engineer, as a technical scientist, uh, in one of the basic manufacturing plant in Dowfield, and then followed by working 1 or 2 years in Glaxo and Ciba, I realized that the scope is pretty much limited, and my skills are more than that. And then I got a scholarship. I came to the United States, got my master's in industrial and mechanical systems engineering, and after finishing that with my thesis and the AI at that time, 1995, about the various drug discovery models, came to the industry, worked for Pfizer, Wyatt Immunomatics here in New Jersey, and at the same time I started doing my PhD because I was wanted to go to the highest level of academia where I can grow, I can flourish my career uh, on the on the ground academic footings. So that journey started somewhere in 1997 at LIU, and I finished my PhD in 2007 as a part because I was working full time and also a part time student while doing my research, which was spreaded from here in New Jersey to Shanghai, where finally my advisor ended up for his career, and also the university Rutgers was one, Princeton, and also UMD NJ. So my research was all around with doing some specialized work in the drug delivery system. But I finally graduated, came out 2008, and as the PhD graduate, then started looking for various opportunity. 2008, if the people who remember, there was a big recession sitting here. So
Yep.
lots of the jobs were gone. I was trying and applying and seeing, and then I decided, that after 2 or 3 years that, this is not something which I'll be doing. where I'll be going and someone will be hiring me for a few months or 1 or 2 years, and then once their purpose is done, I will be out of the door.
Okay.
Rather than doing that thing, I kept working as a pharmacist because I'm also a licensed pharmacist in New Jersey and New York. I work for in the retail areas and also clinical areas. So I realized, why couldn't I do something innovative, where I would be able to bring some a product to the market, which will be niche enough, nobody have thought about, and or also with the experience in the pharmaceutical industry, I can make that one as with the patents and everything. And when I look at the idea, I thought, okay, that needs. I cannot get it done, because the having a lab was a big thing. It needs lots of investments, lots of energy on the side. So I developed this lab by my hand in everything from bench to the equipment which I bought it from the different places, and sometimes use this stuff. And because of my engineering background and my pharmacy background and industry background, I coupled them together to put a full-blown lunch with the HPLC, the GC, all the instruments which I need, because developing a compounding and formulating a product is one thing, but once it's to the matter of the quality, you need the different instruments out there which should be validated. The FDA would have to certify those. And as I worked in the industry as validation engineer or scientist, so at Pfizer and White,
Mm-hmm.
that gave me an edge to do that kind of work. So I got almost 1,100 square feet of lab, and then uh, finally we had the products in our first product in 2017. We filed for the patents, and thanks to the Allah and all the efforts which I did, that I have 5 international patents now on the products which we developed here. We marketed in 2017. By the way, the patents are in Australia, UK, Canada, and the 3 patents here in the United States. Okay,
Okay.
so that was something I'm proud of. I have many things in the line too, and that as soon as the time will pass, and we'll put the submissions for those.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but 2017, we did our first launch of the Herbiomed products, and we are that was our first experience. We put almost 200K for that one. We did sell half of the products. Then COVID came in, and then it was very hard to sell the products, and they're also expiring at that time. That there were few things which we learned from our experience now, that you have to develop your marketing, investment, and all those strategies much ahead of the time, rather than just investing the money, make the product, and then start doing the marketing. So at this point, whatever we are doing is totally different from that time. But that was also a success in terms that at least we sold for 75K worth of product. There were 4 products, and they sold very well. We established almost 800 to 900 stores in the tri-state area, mostly mom and pop, bodegas, but we were also selling online too at that time, um, including Amazon, um, Walmart, and Sears. Okay, so that was a success. But as I told you, that as the COVID came in, then for the second batch and all those things, there were supply chain issues, many other issues. So um, about connecting to the people. So we stopped there at that time. We improved any of the quality stuff where um, like for developing the quality system, full quality systems. Um, we have some requirement from the FDA when they came to inspect us. Nothing major was there. There were 1 or 2 small things. That we fixed it, and we developed the quality system, and we get up to the speed for the next launch. So we learn a lot from that experience. We want to go ahead with the complete control on the quality side, production side, not going too fast, taking some small steps, with the small number of the parts in the beginning. Now we have at least a couple of items which I can show you. There's one of that. There's another one which is Herbiomed. It's a natural one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, can show you. I don't know whether you can see that one in the
Yeah.
camera or not. On I have this third product, okay, in my hand. So all of that work, so the material, marketing, testing, stability testing, all those things are done. And then I have uh, a colleague, actually a senior, who is also a Pakistani pharmaceutical scientist. He owns a manufacturing lab in the area. So uh, they they got they are on board to invest almost one third of the cost of this medication, which will be around 150K. They're putting our their own system because they have only solid manufacturing, but they are including the liquid manufacturing, and I'm helping them, and they are investing. So I have so we are ready for investment in this one, but we are looking for a one third of a chunk, which is almost 350K to 400. So I am putting some from my side, which will be around 100 and some K
Okay.
to launch this product. Manufacturing, it looks like another investment we're putting in. So we're not asking for too much. We are asking almost 150 to 200K from. If it could be one person, it could be more than one brothers or sisters. We can come together to make this thrive, get
Okay.
into the market. It's a patented product. I still have foot. For the first patent, I still have 11 years. For the last two patents in the United States, I still have, I think, 15 or 16 years of the patent life on that one. So it's great. Nobody else has the exclusivity for the market, and not asking too much of our money. Okay.
Okay.
The
Great.
first thing,
So that
900 crores are already there. We're going to take it right away. Okay. They are asking for the product. But the rest of that, we have to build it. We have built our website, Herbiomed, which is on the Shopify. And that's what it is. Any other specific question?
all right. So, Hassan, would you like to add something in the what specifics you're looking for as investment, and what's the return that investors may expect?
Yeah, so first of all, Kashif, thank you for this opportunity. We're glad to be here. Access to your network at MCOM. So we are looking to raise about $200,000, and with that capital, we're looking to go into manufacturing. Before that, we were in 900 stores, and with our online distribution as well, from Amazon to Walmart. Now, with this capital, we expect to be around 300 stores. Sorry, 3,000 stores, and our expected revenue to be 1.2 million dollars,
Okay.
according to our projected growth. And in terms of equity, that is negotiable. At the moment, Dr. Uwais is owns majority of the company.
Mhm.
So he's like he has so again, we're open to any kind of investment. But, and by the way, again, smart capital is definitely appreciated. Any kind of resource that can help us scale this is also much appreciated as well. And by the way, for investors, there's a hidden opportunity, which is in after raising this capital in the next 24 months, we can be in the international licensing market as well. Because again, these all of these six FDA patents, it's a huge deal. Because because most there's few countries that have these FDA approved labs. For example, a country like Pakistan doesn't have a single FDA approved lab. So again, there's a big opportunity outside of the United States as well if you want to scale.
All right. Awesome. And is
I can
there?
add one thing which he said about the FDA plant. Pakistan does not have, or some of the countries doesn't have any FDA certified plants. Okay, so
Okay.
this will bring an opportunity, because once you have a regulated product like that coming to a country, so that gives an opportunity for that plant, wherever it's going to be manufactured.
Mhm.
Okay. Our first battle is going to be manufactured here, but for going forward, we could have it in Oman, we can have it in Egypt, we can have it in Pakistan, where we have all the labors and skills there. But the thing, the FDA will not go without an application for the registration. Once
Mhm.
you do a regulated product, they will go there, inspect it, and then they will certify that one. Once you certify that plant, they can make many, many products, and then you become competitive to bring the products as the other people do from Israel, India, and most of the market.
All right. No, that's definitely good to know. Now, Hassan, you had a thought there?
Yeah, so just adding on to that, in the GCC, markets like Riyadh or even like the UAE, those markets are ripe for expansion, especially a accredited OTC product going into those markets. There's a
Hmm.
huge opportunity over there as well. So definitely there's room for all kinds of investors, whether they're locally based in out of the states or they're international investors. So we're open to both at the moment.
Okay, all right. So, what does the next 2 years? Suppose you get the investment and everything else. What do next 2 years look like for the company?
So if you talk about like where we intend to spend the capital right away, so right away it would go into the manufacturing and inventory, and then some of it would go to operations and digital marketing, and the rest would be spent on quality assurance with the FDA, because then again, it's not just the products behind it, the parent company science lab. It has a lab as well where all of those inventions are created. And by the way, there can be an additional revenue stream as well, which is the lab itself. And again, we're only raising capital for Herbiomed specifically, but then again, it's an added bonus because we get to skip all of the middlemen. We don't have to hire a product development agency for this.
Okay,
So Dr. Uwais is doing a phenomenal job at the lab. So he can do all of that by saving cost and time and money.
okay, all right. No, thank you for sharing your story today and sharing more about the herbuments and the science lab. Inshallah, we are looking forward to seeing you grow. And thank you again for being part of this journey with MCOM.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.